Hi everyone, welcome to Billy Fitzgerald Golf, and I want to go over a classic drill called the four-step drill. So there's obviously 4 steps to it, and it gives us some structure of where we need to be at the top of the backswing and kind of some positions if you're ever feeling a little loss of where you want to feel, either the pressure in your foot or how your body is turning or how your hips are working. This is a great drill, to go over and review. So the 4-step drill, the first thing I'll do it face down, then I'll do it down the line because there's a little bit different views, can give you a little bit different picture of what you're trying to do. So the very first step, again, after I get my hands on the golf club, the very first step is I hinge the golf club onto my right shoulder. You can see how really loose my arms are and how free my arms are. So we have this kind of up and down motion, which is our lever, and you hinge the golf club up onto your shoulder. So you can see my arms are very soft. My hands get about shoulder height. That's the first step. The second step is I turn. So the first step I hinge, the second step is I turn, and when I turn, this right hip socket pushes back and this left shoulder goes more under my chin, probably, or inside my right foot. So hinge and I turn, my right hip socket works back, and my shoulder and my chest, everything gets turned behind the ball. Now the third, hinge, turn. Now the third step is I stretch. So I get my hands away from my shoulders and I actually get some width into my swing. Okay, so that's the first 3 steps. The fourth step is we swing and hit the ball, and we're going to modify that a little bit tonight just so we could add some rhythm and transition and some movement into that rather than being so static. Okay, so now down the line what that looks like, again, when we do this, we'll get ready to go again. Okay, we're going to hinge first, turn, so my right hip socket gets out of the way and my shoulders turn, and then I stretch. Okay, so you can see I've created a bunch of room by my hip socket moving back and my shoulders moving back again with it. I've created a lot of space for my arms and golf club to work. So those are the first 3 steps. The fourth step is, again, us swinging down and hitting the ball. So the modification that I want to do with the fourth step is get us in some motion so we can actually feel a little bit of transition and a little bit of movement. Again, what makes my job hard sometimes is that I have to talk about positions, but in the end you want to feel like the positions are gathered by the motion. So this is, the golf swing and is a ongoing flowing motion that has positions created by that motion. So if we were to make a couple practice swings, we would hinge, turn, stretch. Okay, then what I want you to do is feel like you swing down and feel the club face is up. So again, we're gonna add in the level drill a little bit so you can feel what the face is doing on the way down and on the way up, so we can get the handle of the club kind of right where we want it, next to our thigh. So again, we're gonna hinge, turn, stretch, and as you swing down, you're gonna feel how the club works back down in front of me. So we'll do that a few times, and we'll feel how we hold the golf club up in the air, and then when it's time to hit, you let the face of the club release into the ball. So if I were to do a full practice swing, full practice motion with it, hinge, turn, stretch, swing down once, swing down twice, and then I'm just gonna let the weight of the club run into the ball. So the first couple I hold that angle just so I can feel how the handle works in and the face works out. So let's try one here. So we'll get ready to go. Hit my 4-step, lever, turn, stretch, swing down once, swing down twice, keep getting all the way back to that spot, and then swing down and hit the ball. So again, there's a lot going on with that drill. It probably needs a little bit of supervision. I've put this one out there before. I've done it with Mr. Flick, Mr. Malaska. It's a great drill to give you the positions of what you want. Hinge, turn, stretch. So we kind of get into this. We start to feel the proper place. At least we have a picture, we have a feeling with some structure of where to go up top here. So you can see how I really get out of the way, right? And then I start to feel that transition, that lever, so I can start to feel how the club works back down. And then when I go to hit it, the face gets right in here and I go right into my impact position. So 4-step drill, try it out. It'll give you a bunch of structure of what you're trying to do what you're trying to feel at the top of the backswing. We added in a little level drill there so you can feel how the face of the club gets back down in front of you. So kind of 2 drills at once there. There's a lot of good stuff and a lot of great feels for you to feel. Hi everyone, like and subscribe to my channel, Billy Fitzgerald Golf, for all tips on golf. If you'd like a live lesson or want to send me a message, visit me at billyfitzgeraldgolf.com.